Let's shift gears and talk a little bit about primary night last Tuesday.
Oh,
Five
amazing,
major primaries: Florida, North Carolina, Illinois, Ohio, Missouri, and let's not forget the Marianas Islands.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. I mean, even looking across the pond, someone who doesn't really know about American politics, I found it fascinating. I mean, what happened?
Yeah.
So, I mean, as far as my reading of it is, Hillary won big time. Trump won, but less big time.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders is almost out of it.
Yeah.
And Trump is almost there, probably.
Well, it's interesting because the strategy has become stop Trump, stop Trump, stop Trump. Well, Rubio was supposed to be the one that could stop Trump in Florida. That was his home state.
But he completely failed.
Flamed. He lost 66 of 67 Florida counties. And he's Florida's native son. So it was a mass repudiation of him. The state went heavily for
So was he
Trump.
pulled out then?
And he pulled out.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're down to three. And then there were three. Trump, Cruz, and Kasich are the only three left. Hillary swept the table. They may have a recount in Missouri, but she was leading there by about 1,500 votes, as was Trump. So they're both likely to get the lion's share of the delegates there. But Ohio and Florida are winner-take-all states. So Trump got all the delegates from Florida. We have a number of winner-take-all states coming up in the very near future. But the problem they're going to have is that Trump and Kasich will cancel each other out.
Right.
And, Kasich and Cruz will cancel each other out, and Trump will continue to benefit and grow from there. So he's looking more and more like the nominee. His path to 1237 got a lot easier as a result of what happened. Everybody expected John Kasich to win his home state, and he did, but not by a lot, only by about 10 points. So this is Ohio's favorite son. And
so Hillary's about 800 votes behind, I think, something like that.
Oh, no, that's in Missouri.
I'm sorry, the overall tally.
Oh no,
about 800.
No, he won by about 10, 11 points.
No, Hillary now.
Oh, Hillary.
Yeah.
Hillary has a 1,500 vote cushion at the moment in Missouri.
Right.
But she crushed in Florida, absolutely crushed, and she did really, really well in all the other states. Florida and North Carolina were her biggest. The margin was a little bit less in Illinois and Ohio, but she still won those states, which was important after losing Michigan. Because she lost, Rust Belt states really.
Well, it's very interesting to see the way she's turning her fire now on Trump. She clearly thinks she's there, and so rather than turning her fire on Bernie Sanders, she's turning her fire on Trump, really. And all this stuff about torture is just plain wrong, and it's as though she is pretty sure, and she, understandably, she is pretty sure of her nomination.